Okay, hello everyone, welcome aboard. I'm Bo-Ning with Xinhua News Agency. So right now I am on a boat rowing down the waterways in Wuzhen, which is a beautiful ancient water town in Zhejiang province, East China. So right now in Wuzhen, more than 2,000 people, some of them in person while the others online, are attending the 2021 World Internet Conference. And joining me today are several attendees of the conference, and this is Professor Wu. Besides Professor Wu is Sumaya Hosseini, right? Yes, Sumaya Hosseini from Mauritius, and also May, right?
Yes.
Yeah, May from one of the local companies in Zhejiang province. So today we are going to have a little chat about this year's World Internet Conference, and also more importantly, you guys are going to share your views on the cyberspace. Okay, so first of all, Sumaya, like you are actually a doctor working at a local medical center in Zhejiang province.
Sure.
Yeah, and now you are invited to attend the conference to one of the several sub-forums actually. So I think this seems a bit of a stretch from your area of expertise. So may I ask, why were you invited here?
I think that first, like you're saying, it's a bit of a stretch from my area of expertise. Yeah. But do you remember that there was a point where we were talking about the world being a global village, but now we're talking about the cyberspace being like the new platform where the world is just becoming closer and closer. And not only is the world becoming closer, but actually we find like different work, different people of different work and background are trying to like close the gap between them. So it doesn't matter if I'm a doctor. I think right now we find a lot of online platform which allows doctors to study from each other, to do online surgeries. So I think that's what the cyberspace is trying to do, is trying to close the gap. And I think that it's not a stretch. I'm here because it links to my field.
So it's your first time attended the World Internet Conference, right?
Yes, correct.
So have you like taken away anything from the event itself?
I think the one thing that I've taken from it is how important is the cyberspace and how important it is to protect the people using it. First is that cybersecurity is one of the major issues, and that we really need to focus on it. And the third is how is it important for governments around the world to work together to be able to bridge the gap between the cyberspaces of the world.
Yeah. And May, so you are from a local company, IT company actually, in Zhejiang province. So I think your company, the professional background of your company is actually related to the internet business. So can you tell us more about your company? Like what kind of internet services does it provide?
Yes, sure. I work for a company named DT Dream. Basically, it's a big data company, so it's related to this conference. And this is my third time to come here.
Wow.
And yes, and our company come here to attend this conference every year. So, we come here again to release some research this year.
Okay, so have you noticed anything different or anything new at this year's conference?
Yes, just like I said, we have a white paper to release this year, and
it's about the internet
sorry.
Okay.
The name is called like Data Service Chain, a white paper, 2021, and we unite some different like research department and schools to release this together.
Okay.
We have about one afternoon to do this. My colleagues are also do some research.
Okay. Yeah. Sure. So Professor Wu, what do you think of this year's World Internet Conference?
I would like to say after the COVID incident, this is the first time that we have the so full planet. And on this point, I would like to say, because this is the sixth, if not seventh time for me to attend conference, and I can review the whole history of this conference, and I have found that beside the technical aspects, now we also pay more attention on the governmental, or we can say it as the internet governance aspects. Okay,
Yeah.
so this year we have seen the topic about the reduction of poverty. Okay, and the elimination of digital gap, and also we can find the insights about the business development model. Okay, so we can say we have already deepened the insights about the digital governance in this side.
Okay, so as we all know, the theme of this year's World Internet Conference is building a community with a shared future in cyberspace. I want to know, like, what is this idea about? So this idea, according to my research, actually involves several aspects, from achieving shared development, ensuring common security, realizing joint governance, and also enjoying benefits together. So, Professor Wu, can you tell us more about this idea? Like, what is your understanding about a community with the shared future in cyberspace?
I would like to say, first of all, this idea reflects the fact that we have common understanding about the digitalization undergoing. Okay, and now we have more opportunities related to digital innovations.
Yeah.
At the same time, we are also in front of different risks and security threats. Okay, from digital world. Okay, so like virus attack or DDoS attack, or sometimes even the cyber fraud. Okay, at the same time, we would like to use or make use of digitalization to improve our common benefits. Okay, so we are considering use and look into the cyber issues as an opportunity as well as a risk. Okay, so we needed to put more efforts from different communities, from different parties, in order to enhance the security level, the innovation level, and in the end also the benefits level. Okay, so we would like to put more governance considerations into this topic.
Okay, thank you. So Sumaya, you are now an internet influencer, if I can put it that way, living in China. Yeah. So, like, in your opinion, what does this idea, a community of a shared future in cyberspace, mean for the global community, and what can it benefit people from all around the world?
I think I would like to come back to the point of talking about how smaller the world is now because of the cyberspace. I think that's the one benefit that we have, is that we are bridging the gap between the countries, bridging the gap between the cultures, and I think that's one of the important aspect of the kind of shared community that we want to have. We want a community where people respect each other, understand each other's culture, and be able to openly discuss in a friendly environment what makes us different and also what makes us similar, and not only that, I think it's also about sharing ideas. I think now with the pandemic, there's a lot of aspects that relates to traveling that is off the table. So like today we're having here in Wuzhen, it wouldn't have been possible without the cyberspace, because we saw so many videos and people being online, being offline. It's still related to kind of the cyberspace. So for me, the cyberspace itself makes the world smaller. It makes the world a place that, I can travel through it, but through the cyberspace.
Yeah, right. So the internet technology actually has been more and more more and more into our daily life, and also it's like embedded in the economy, the politics, the culture, and the ecology, and so forth and so on.
I would love to say that, because I think that for me, being a foreigner and who have only known Apple Pay, but to talk about Apple Pay and to actually talk about 支付宝, Weixin, and how about Taobao and stuff, I think it just shrink everything else. I mean, if you've lived in China for 1 year, you cannot use cash anymore. When I go home and I look at cash, last time I
Actually,
saw.
1 week.
Yeah. Oh my goodness. You know, last time I actually saw a new 50 yuan note. Do you know what a new 50 yuan note look like? You don't know. You cannot know.
I know.
I was so excited when I saw it because I've never actually seen it, and it's been there for months. Did you see it?
No,
No, the 10 yuan one. No?
No.
I actually framed it and kept it at home because it's so new. I've lost touch with money. I don't even know what money feels like. And it's amazing in the bus, in the subway, right? It's not just me, right? The bus, the subway, the library. Do you know what your library card looks like? I don't know. Do you
Years
know?
ago, no.
No, nobody knows. Everything is online.
Yeah.
So I think it just makes our life so much more comfortable,
Yeah.
right?
Yes.
So what do you think? Like
Control
what?
everything with this.
Yeah. Like what can everyone do? Like what can you do to help build a community with the shared future in cyberspace?
I can do. I think as an internet influencer, I can just bring awareness to the fact of what the cyberspace can do and what we should not do with the cyberspace.
Yeah.
I think so. What is the cyberspace can do is that how we can use it to make our life easier, how we can share our daily life, share our experiences, share our 经验. Experiences. Okay. It's like share our experiences with other people, and this is not experiences, it's something else.
Feeling.
Maybe. Okay, fine. Our feelings
Things you are
and how
going through, right,
things
yeah.
we're going through with other people who maybe can learn from it.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think that's what I can do to help.
Okay. How about you? Like what kind of thing like internet companies can do for this idea?
Yeah, actually, like the company like us, we are a big data company. We have some technology about how to use the technology safely to help keep us security, because you know the data, big data is so huge, and everything on the internet. So on the one hand, it's very convenient for us, but on the other hand, it's very
Dangerous.
Yes, dangerous. Sometimes
Yes,
it's dangerous.
sometimes,
Yes. So we think the companies like us have the responsibility to keep the digital data safe. So for us, we have a product called Intelligence All-in-One Data Platform. Yeah, based on the intelligence all-in-one data platform. So we insert the data security platform in it, so it can help us to protect our security, our
Privacy, right?
yeah.
And prevent cyber attacks, right?
Yes.
Oh,
So
nice.
it's very important, and we promote this to government, school, like city governance.
Yeah. So it's now widely used, right?
yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
So, Professor, what do you think? Like, what can individuals do for this idea, for the community of a shared future in cyberspace?
Yes, I would like to say, according to my experience, when we talk about the digitalized society or the so-called digitalized country, it is necessary to improve and enhance the level of so-called digital education. Why? Because everyone, well, for example, when you came to China, I think you were so surprised that, wow, there are so many new things and there are so many strange things.
Oh my god,
okay?
I would like to share something here. It's terrible, but I would like. Do you know that when I first came to China and I learned Chinese, and I actually had a dictionary? I didn't actually have a phone that would, when I learned Chinese, I'm telling you 2008, so when I came from Mauritius, I had a dictionary. So I would actually take my dictionary everywhere. If I go to the hairdresser and I would look for the word in my dictionary and then
We
show
quite a-
them.
We quite a break.
Oh my goodness, it's but now it's absolutely like
Everything's
you're
on
saying.
your phone,
Yeah,
right?
digital education. I think it's absolutely
Yeah,
nice.
yeah.
Like I forgot, I kept the dictionary because I think one day it will disappear.
Actually, this is also an initiative from United Nations side. Okay, there is a planning. It's called Education for Justice. Okay, this program is aimed to provide more capacity building, digital capacity building for young generation. Okay, from first school to secondary school even to the university students. Okay, so I think it is not only a technical basis for our life. This is already one part of our life. Okay, so we should adjust ourselves to this new situation. And how to say, like in China we have a saying, we should think like internet. We should put into our life the so-called internet logic.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's like the cyberspace is growing, it's developing, and we are still learning about it, and we are trying to keep up the pace. And so the internet, the cyberspace is more like a shared home for all, and maybe hopefully in the future we can all maintain a peaceful, secure, and open, of course, and also cooperative and orderly cyberspace. So thank you all for sharing your ideas and your thoughts. And that's basically all we've got here today. I'm Boning with Xinhua News Agency and reporting the 2021 World Internet Conference in Wuzhen. See you next time. Bye. Bye-bye.
Bye bye.